Namaste all. Hi. We are going through Gita, Bhagavat Gita, especially through Sankhya Yoga. Arjuna is going on asking or saying or saying grievances. But today we can see a shift of his mindset in his words. He wanted to shift the mental condition. Rather, he wanted to understand the real thing, because he understood that the words were belonged to his false pride, false thoughts, false knowledge, false understanding. So he came to succumb to the situation. Arjuna now becoming in a prayer mode. He now is submissive. He folded his hands now and lying by his knees and asking for the knowledge. This is the real form of a student. There is the studiousness. So Arjuna is now at a condition of a student because he wanted to know something. He knows this is not the truth. I am just saying by only my mindset. He came to understand that. And he also understood that always everybody's mindset would not be right. Whatever you think is always not right. Maybe it's becoming right things. So it's not your ability or disability, your capability or impotency. It's the problem of that thing. So you should change your mindset. If you are inquiring, if you are in an inquiry to understand the real thing which lead the world, about which lead the world, the real fulcrum or the real soul where it's led. So to understand that, you have to be submissive more. If you lifting your head up, you cannot see, you cannot watch what is going down you or downside you. If you let your head down, you would be watching and understanding and would be more careful about your steps. While you head up, your head up, you won't be able to watch your steps. So you'll be slipping somewhere and falling down somewhere. And that is the false pride makes all things. But if you are submissive, your head would be automatically down, and you would be able to look down also and can be more careful about your steps also. At any cost, if you want to get stepped ahead, you should be more submissive. If you want to know more things in this world, you have to be submissive. If you want to do more activities, more actions to the society, you have to be submissive. So submissiveness is the best thing to understand and to do the things as you wish in this life. So first you would blabber about whatever you know, you will deliver it. You will burst it out. But don't stress. Whatever you are saying is right. Don't stick on whatever you are saying. So, when you understand your mistakes, understand and shift your mindset to somewhere else, that could be the more righteous path. Actually, naturally you have to choose that way and goes through for some distance that way. Maybe you will miss your destiny, maybe you will attain your destiny on that way. But you have to be ready to go through that way for some distance at least. Don't stop wherever you get stopped. Don't stop there. Use your power, energy, and any sources to move ahead. So Arjuna here, understanding at least some mistakes from his side, that happened from his side. Rather, mistakes of his thoughts. He wanted to clear that. Today we are seeing a different Arjuna. Till the moment he was saying so and so, that and this. But today he shifted, rather changed his thought. Being more submissive and ready to ask something to Bhagavat. That's a good sign of any students. Being ready to ask. Seeking, asking are the best way to move towards your destiny. Move forward. So here he was seeking at the first, but he has his own some thoughts and he wanted to deliver as a comprehensive knowledge, and he was the righteous person. And today he shifted, he changed. Being submissive and being understand his faults. Now he is ready to ask something, especially to whom he was speaking like a master. To the same person he was asking something now. Rather, he was seeking advice of that person. That is Bhagavat. So that's beautiful. Because your valorous, your valor, or your skill, potential, everything will be shown, will be expressed, will be rather expressive more powerfully when you become submissive. See the ocean, how deep it is. Can we measure that? But peripherally, it's quite peaceful and silent and beautiful. That's why we love the ocean. But what is inside is its, and which is not included by an ocean, even the universe completely, as per science, erupted from the water or created from the water. That is the grace of water, but we see it very peacefully. So a silent man and a peaceful man, peaceful person, including all faults and good things in his mind. Only he can being silent or peaceful, at least apparently, because he has an ocean within himself, but he is not expressing that. He knows how deep he is, so he keep calm. But whenever he wants to burst out, that would be a flood-like situation. So a most silent person includes the most volcanic thing in his heart or mind, the most explosive things in his heart, or when he speak out, that will be a bombastic explosion. Apparently he is smiling, he is very peaceful, very loveful, very down to earth. But whenever situation needs, he would burst out like a volcano. So a person having himself or herself silence and its opposite, peace and its opposite. He has both. He is inclusive, both. But when you in those what you want to upgrade, it's upon you, it's up to you to decide. Maybe opposite of silence, the explosive character, the explosiveness, or your silence, which you want to promote. It's up to you, it's your choice. So here, Arjuna's sloga, he rather suppressed his such repressive things. Thinkings. So here I read shloka as usual. Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha yachreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadhimam tvam pravannam. This is a great shift of his expression. And I divide it. Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha means voided all faults, becoming voided of all faults, and those was created by sense or sensible organs. Dharma sammudha chetaha, being in a dilemma. Yet shreyasyal, which is good for. Tvam pruchhami, I ask you. This is the situation. Tal, that, may, to me, nishchitam, pruchhami, I am asking. Tvam, you, dharma sammudha chetaha, in a dilemma, being in a dilemma. Yal, which, shreyaha, good, syal, will be, nishchitam, surely, bruhi, tell, me, me, to me, shishyaha, disciple, te, your, aham, I, shadhi, please advise, ma, to me, tvam, you, prapannam, dependent. And I am as usual setting it up. Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha, voided of all sense or fault sense. Dharma sammudha chetaha, in a dilemma, being in a dilemma. Yal shreyasyal, which is good for me, will be. Which is good will be. Which is good will be. Tvam pruchhami, I ask you. Tal, that, may, to me, nishchitam bruhi, surely, or in a straight way, please tell me in a straight way. Nishchitam bruhi. Aham, I. Te, your. Shishyaha, disciple. Tvam prapannam ma, I am dependent on you and you have to. I depend you. Tvam prapannam ma. Shadhi, please advise. So this is the Anvaya, setting up. In a total, as I said, he said, now Bhagavan, my senses, organic senses, organic senses or sensible organs being go through a false path or a wrong path, wrong way. So by that fault, my mind got worse. So that I have fallen into a dilemma. In this time which is good for me, you have to advise. Please advise. You please advise, because I am your disciple. Now this is the expression you may have to deliver at times when you are in a search of the truth. Tvam pruchhami, that's why I ask you. So please give it me advised. Give it to me advised. Means I want an advice till the moment I was wrong, and being your disciple, I depend you only. And when that sharp or consistent dependence upon a person comes, that means you are ready to understand anything. You are capable to understand anything. As I said, if your head's already up, you cannot see down. What is happening on your downside? Now Arjuna's head got down, then he can see his steps very carefully, very clearly rather. So he wanted to get advised. This is the situation, always something to be advised. In what situation, in what kind of situation, something to be advised. Now Arjuna became advisable. Only that time a good master would preach, would speak out. Otherwise he won't speak out. Because you have to have some eligibility. If you are eligible to understand about your spirit, about the truth, only then you will be advised by great masters. Because those all are not dished out very freely. You don't have to advise a bystander. You don't have to advise a bypasser. You don't have to advise even a friend. When somebody, if he or she is very strange, maybe to you, but he seeks something very seriously, you have to advise him or her. So advices have not to be dished out very freely to everyone, especially philosophical advices, scientific advices. So here Arjuna got succumbed to that situation. I also again reading that shloka once again. Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha means my all senses got wrong. By that fault, prachamitvam dharma sammodha chetaha, I fallen into a dilemma. So that I ask you, yachrayasya nishchitam bruhi tanme, what is my certain or the real goodness for me? Please tell me. Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam pravannam. I am dependent on you as a disciple. This was his request. This time he is very eligible to have advices. This character is very advisable. And today we are stopping here. Goodbye, good day. See you tomorrow by the next, with the next shloka. Jai Shri Krishna.